Adding double stops to your improvisations can add a lot to your sound. We look at some ways to do this here. There's a PDF file that goes with this video. To get it, go to www.petemartin.info, click Videos, and scroll down to Mandolin Improvisation Lessons. It really helps my channel if you click like, so please do that so more folks can find these videos. I really appreciate it. On the mandolin, a double stop is the technique of playing two notes at the same time. For example, we can play an A note and a C sharp note together. See this in example 1. We can also play the same note in two different places. We can play an E note at the 7th fret of the A string and play the open E at the same time. See this in example 2. The most common way of improvising with double stops is by using two notes of the chord currently being played at that moment. If you don't know what notes are in a chord, you may want to look at the music theory for mandolin video series I'm doing. You can see it under the videos link at my website. The notes in a G major chord are G, B, and D. Playing any of those two notes gives us a very usable double stop. See some examples in example 3. Since the mandolin doesn't sustain notes well, we usually keep picking the notes to sustain them. See this idea in example 4. If you find this video useful, I ask that you consider supporting this channel and my website through my Patreon page, www.patreon.com/PeteMartin. For a very low monthly price, you allow me to keep adding content on my YouTube channel and website. I also teach online and in-person in Seattle lessons if anyone is interested. Plus, check out my website, www.petemartin.info, where I have free recordings, transcriptions, articles, videos on many music subjects, and info on many instruction books that I sell as well. Thank you. One of the most useful ways of using double stops is the same as a chord player playing what are called inversions. All this means is taking the current notes of the chord up or down to the next set of notes in the chord. Again, taking the notes of the G major chord, the notes G, B, and D, we walk through these inversions in example 5. Listen to David Grisman and you will hear these often. They work very well. See another inversion idea in example 6. A common way of using double stops is to alternate between single note lines and double stops. See one way to do this in example 7. This is one way of using double stops in solos. It has nothing to do with the melody of the song or tune being played. If you want to learn the most common way double stops are used, look at the video called Creating and Using Double Stops, linked above. This looks at how to use double stops as a way of embellishing a singing melody in songs, which bluegrass mandolinists and fiddlers use very often. Check it out. Your assignment is to find double stops for pieces you know and start using them in your improvisations. Be sure to subscribe, click the bell icon to be notified of new videos, click like, and check out my website and Patreon page. I'm Pete Martin. Thanks for watching.